Hey guys, my name's Chris. Welcome to the channel. What's your scent of the day or scent of the night? Drop your comments down below. My scent of the day is from the House of Argos. It is Triumph of BACCHUS Extraight. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Argos fragrances, and this is a battle video, which I talk about two fragrances, and I put them side by side and tell you the differences, the comparisons, if they're worth the money, or if you should sample them or not. If you like these cool battle videos, please make sure you like the video and click that red subscribe button down below to support the channel. I really do appreciate it. I have 5 Argos fragrances, so I've been a big fan of Argos fragrances for the last year. I started collecting them last year. So I got Birth of Venus, I got Fall Phaeton, Neptune Trident, La Primavera, and I got Brevido della Casa, which is my favorite Argos fragrance at the end of the day. It's a 10 out of 10. I'll leave my full review at the end of the card, and La Primavera and Neptune Trident if I can. But they've sent me a lot of samples with my order purchases, so thank you, Argos. I appreciate it. So I do have 2 samples of Argos. This is Triumph of BACCHUS EDP and Triumph of BACCHUS Extraight. And I'm going to touch on my performance with both of them because I've tried them out several times. So in this video here, I'm going to touch on my performance, how I feel about them, how much they cost, and if you sample them or not. These are the 2 I have. So the note breakdown is pretty much the same. What it is pretty much, I'll post on the screen here. We have saffron, white peach, green apple. Before I start touch on how they smell, let's touch on the coloration of the bottles. So this is the new fresher batch of Triumph of BACCHUS. It's more clear. And then this is the old sample I got from Triumph of BACCHUS. This is the old presentation with the sample card and the darker juice. So somebody said something in Fragcom to Christian Petrovich, the owner and the perfumer. He said that, if I'm correct, he said these are more fresher batches, and in due time, they will start to get more darker, more stronger, and more powerful, which he said before. And on the Argos website, which I'll post on the screen here, it says that please note that may vary slightly, and this is normal for the fragrances and the quality of the fragrance. Just keep that in mind. He actually puts on the website. So does it smell the same? Yes. There is not a difference with them. Between you get the darker juice or the lighter juice, it smells exactly the same. I just want to put that out there because people can complaining about that, the coloration. And I finally got samples of the new coloration, and I have had samples of the old coloration. Triumph of BACCHUS, the original, the EDP, it's going to run you $125 for a 30 ml bottle. And it's going to run you $245 for a 100 ml bottle. They always offer discounts on websites. I'll leave links down below. We can get it discounted for about 15% off. Just put in code checkout 15 at Argos. Save yourself 15% off whether you buy the sample discovery set of all 12 fragrances or you buy yourself a bottle of Triumph of BACCHUS. I recommend you guys buy the sample set. Don't blind buy these fragrances because they may not be for everyone, or it may not smell that great on your skin, or it may not perform as well as you want it to. But this is how they come in sample card like this, which is beautiful, has the notes. Now, this fragrance here has been out for a couple years. This is their, their money maker, their statement maker fragrance. Everybody knows about Triumph of BACCHUS. Now, this fragrance does get compared to fragrances like Carlisle from Parfums de Marly, or PDM, we like to call it, because it has that tobacco, that smokiness to it. It has the saffron to it with the spicy, slightly leathery vibe. Now, this fragrance itself, it is different. It has this green apple with it. It's has a nice bit of freshness in the opening, but you're getting some spices. You're getting some vanilla touches. You're definitely getting a fruitiness coming from the peach. That's why I like this one. I really do like this one a lot. You could wear it in the spring, fall, winter. I think that's pretty much the only time I wear it. I don't think it's appropriate for summer, but I know some people have worn this on summer nights, and it's fine. It's a strong fragrance. It has beast mode projection. This is one where if you do more than 3 sprays, it's going to fill up a room or wherever you're at. It's just a heavy, concentrated fragrance at the end of the day. First off, the presentation for Argos bottles are beautiful. That's one reason that caught my eye, where I wanted to buy myself a bottle. And now I'm down 5 bottles now, and I'm planning on collecting all the Argos fragrances in the collection, except for one, which I'll talk about in this video very soon. The house is awesome. Definitely check the house out. Touch on the occasion. So for this personally, I would say you can dress this up because it is expensive fragrance, but you can dress it down as well. If you want to wear something, just casual, t-shirt, jeans, you can rock this one. This is a fragrance that will get attention because people are going to like the way you smell. It has the goodness of fruitiness in it, some smokiness in it, some tobacco. This is going to be a fragrance that will definitely might get you a few comments down the road. You know, if you're looking your best, you know, you're not looking like a bum. You look like you're ready to tackle the world, looking presentable to people out in public. Let's touch on the performance for Triumph for Bacchus, the original, the EDP. So performance is great. I'm easy getting about 2 hours of very nice projection beyond the arm's length and longevity. I'm easy getting over 8 to 10 hours. This lasts all day, guys. Really no complaints. 8 hours is just being nice about it. It's going to get you 8, 9, 10 hours plus as a long-lasting fragrance. My rating for the original Triumph for Bacchus, this is it right here, the EDP, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I do like it, and that's just my rating. I wouldn't give it a perfect 10, but I do like it a lot. You guys should definitely check it out. We're going to talk about the second Argos fragrance, and this is Triumph for Bacchus. This is the extrait version. So this version here is apparently 40% oil concentration more, which Christian Pesher has talked about in a couple of live streams on Facebook, and on the link down below the Argos website, it actually says 40% more oil concentration. So it's a higher concentration. Note breakdown is pretty much the same. Right here, you can see it's the same note breakdown. The bottle is different. It's actually more white in the background instead of like a gray background, which I like the extrait bottle a lot more than the original bottle. Now, on that note as well, both fragrances smell exactly the same, but I do want to touch on that. When you try out Triumph for Bacchus extrait, the opening in the mid, you get more of a vanilla, almondy, cherry vibe. And it smells really good, guys. I like the Triumph for Bacchus extrait a lot more. This is the one I would buy over the original Triumph for Bacchus. They both smell great, but you don't need both of them. When you spray them both on your skin, you'll find out which one you like after a couple hours. Now, I want to say the first 4 to 5 hours, I kind of get that cherry almond vibe, and then it dries down to the original Triumph for Bacchus. To make a long story short, it's the same fragrance. It's just that I feel like there's a cherry almondy freshness about it, and it's not cloying. This version here is kind of more closer to the skin. It has projection, but it's not beast mode like the original Triumph for Bacchus, in my opinion. Now, this one here, I went with 3 sprays one evening, hanging out with my wife, having dinner. She said, "Oh, you smell really good. What are you wearing?" And I told her I was wearing Triumph for Bacchus. I said, "Is it strong?" She's like, "Nah." She said, "It's nice. It's subtle. It's not a beast mode scent. It's not like, you know, projecting like a madman where like your nose is bothering you and stuff like that. It's subtle, but it's not light. It's like, I would say moderate projection wise, where you can smell it throughout the day. You catch wafts of it, and it stays on the skin for a long time. The projection is good for the first maybe hour and a half. It's about a half an arm's length. Longevity, I'm getting easy 10 to 12 hours. I wake up the next morning, I still smell it on me. And you can spray on your clothes, it'll last hours and hours later. Now let's touch on the price. So the price for this one here is a little bit more. You're looking at $355 for a 100 ml bottle. Or you can get a 30 ml bottle, which is gonna run you $214. This one is a little more expensive because it's the extrait de parfums. This one's gonna have great longevity and have pretty good projection as well. Talking about season-wise for this fragrance here, it's same as the other one, spring, fall, winter. I wouldn't recommend wearing it in the summertime, but at the end of the day, if it's a cool summer night, you definitely can rock Triumph for Bacchus extrait in the summertime, maybe the mid-afternoon or late nights. It'll definitely work, or be a great date night scent. It could be a great cigarette scent for somebody that wants to wear it because it's not heavily beast mode as the original Triumph for Bacchus. So, you know, you could wear it maybe 70-degree weather. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can definitely wear it. Just be light on the sprays, in my opinion. Triumph for Bacchus extrait is a 10 out of 10 for me personally. It's a phenomenal fragrance. I love this over the original, in my humble opinion, but some people might like the original more. I just get a little bit of a cherry almond vibe in it. And it's just different because I don't get that in the original. And I'm smelling them back and forth. I'm like, wait a minute, this smells a little different than this one here. And it's just like, I wore them several times and I get a better vibe of cherry almond in the extrait, in my opinion. At the end of the day, guys, you should sample both fragrances and see which one you like. Argos makes amazing fragrances, and I'm excited to buy this fragrance hopefully later this year, next couple of months, and I'll do a full review when I wear it out in public, and if I get any compliments. I only got one compliment from my wife, but I was wearing it around the house. You know, these are fragrances she likes because it has a sweetness to it. It does have some tobacco to it as well. There's a smokiness to it, but she picked up a lot of fruitiness coming from it, and she said she liked the way it smelled. At the end of the day, guys, if you want to try Argos fragrance, I'll leave a link down below. Definitely check out the brand. This is not a sponsored video about Argos at all. Trust me, it's not. I'm not getting paid. I just like the fragrance, and you guys should definitely check out a cool niche brand at the end of the day. If you guys have tried any Argos fragrances, let me know down below what are your favorite. Are you trying for Bacchus, the original, Team A, or you trying for Bacchus, Team B? Drop your comments down below. Be safe, everyone. I'll see you in a new video very soon. Peace.